guys, and welcome back to another video. So the new mutant for Jurassic World Rebirth is revealed, and as well as the truth behind the two-headed raptor. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So we're gonna start off with the new mutant, or mutants, because it's confirmed via an article which states that alongside the D-Rex there will also be the winged Mutadons, and those were designed, or those were made up by David Koepp, I believe. It was David Koepp. And they're like velociraptors. They're a combination of a velociraptor and a pterosaur. So some pretty exciting stuff. Some people have mixed opinions. I don't necessarily hate it, but I also don't necessarily like it. It depends on how they approach it, because I hope that it will just be that they like have the DNA and stuff, and then they are like outside or somewhere in a dark forest in the night, and then in these trees they see like glowing eyes, and then someone asks Henry Loomis like what those dinosaurs are, and then he says that he thinks that they're raptors, and then they jump out of the tree and they open their wings, and then they just glide towards the characters and all attack them, and then one of them knocks Zora Bennett down, and then we see that shot where the raptor claw is, where we, like with the poster that we saw with that weird raptor claw. And that poster, if you look at it, the leg does seem to look like a bird leg with that bulk in the middle. And I think that this one could be good, but also could be bad, because I've just said what I would like it to be, but I wouldn't really like it if they portrayed like that it actually flies, that it can actually fly. I hope it can just glide, and then it tries to fly, but it's just too heavy and things like that. And I would also like they try to chase someone, and then their wings get stuck, and then they just can't move, to show us that those wings aren't always handy, but could also be pretty dangerous for them, and also kind of a handicap. So that would be a cool thing to show. And the design, I think that it will kind of be like a velociraptor with maybe some sort of a beak, and some quills. Probably it will probably be feathered, and then some winged arms, and then a feathered tail and things like that. But what I really hope they're not gonna do, and I really think that they're not gonna do, is to give it just raptor arms and then put wings on its back like they do with dragons. I really don't believe that they're gonna do this, and I think it's pretty safe to say that they're not gonna do this. But I just really hope that they're not gonna do this. And then we also, like a few days ago, we had some toys confirmed, a lot of toys actually. And I said that I thought that the day for the trailer was that day, because there were like a lot of reveals, but it's probably gonna be next week on Friday. So I really hated that everyone was like saying, oh, May 1st will be the day, and then on May 1st everyone was saying, oh, May 9th will be the day, and then probably on May 9th everyone will say, oh, it will be on the end of May, and things like that. I just really hate that. I was so excited about that trailer, but yeah. But that's not what I want to talk about, because one of those toys actually features Duncan Kincaid with a tiger-striped velociraptor with some quills, and this design looks a bit different than the other Rebirth designs. It looks like orange with some black patterns, so it's definitely different than the gray ones with blue and orange that we're used to seeing for Rebirth. And if you look to the two-headed raptor in the chamber, it does look to be the same pattern. So my theory is that this raptor actually isn't two-headed, but it will kind of be like a similar scenario to Jurassic Park 3, where it will like be hiding behind the chamber, I'm sorry for that stutter. And then we see like chasing after Duncan Kincaid, or it will just be that Duncan Kincaid will be looking at that raptor, and then that's why that's why he comes with that raptor in the story pack. But I don't really know if that second head is actually a raptor head, or if that's just something that's actually in the chamber. But maybe it will like jump through the chamber, or it'll be revealed that it's not actually in the chamber. But it does seem to float in there, and I think that you can even see the feet. So I don't really know what that's gonna be. But it would definitely be a cool scenario, so kind of similar to Jurassic Park 3. And with the Mutadons, we kind of don't know if there will be some other mutants in the movie. So I think that there will be in those chambers, like the two-headed raptor, some more mutants, like maybe a baby Brachiosaurus, or with a Ankylosaurus club or something, or like I don't know, what could be a cool nod if they would show a Spinoraptor in that chamber. That would be super cool, or a baby Stegoceratops. So some very cool stuff that they can show. But it is highly likely that the trailer will drop on May 9th, because on May 8th we have a new article with a lot of images. And if you remember the last time where we got a new article with a lot of images, that was the day before the trailer actually dropped. So I'm pretty confident that the trailer will drop on May 9th. I'm still kind of disappointed that it didn't come on May 1st. Yeah, I guess I'll have to deal with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed, definitely leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone!